As always, in the chat, I tell everybody to keep it family friendly. If you cannot abide by those rules, you will be kicked out without question, either by me or one of my moderators. Those are the ones in blue with the blue wrenches. Okay? So we try to keep it family friendly in the chat. There's no racism, no nastiness of any kind. If you cannot abide by those rules, you will be kicked out without question. So without any further ado, what I do want to tell everybody that if for any reason we have an internet issue, which we shouldn't have, but if we do, I will come back in as soon as possible. That is if the computer goes down or for any reason we get kicked off, I will try to come back as soon as possible. We're going to talk about the weather and what's going on. The snow is melting. Are we going to get more snow or not? And a few other issues. But before I do, I just want to thank you all for helping me get to where I am. We will also tell where my monetization is and everything else, and our watch hours and our subscribership. Thank you all for subscribing to the channel. And it's going up. I hope to be by mid-spring, maybe in May, be at 10,000 subscribers or more. By the summer, I want to be at 20,000 subscribers, or by the end of summer, in the fall. That's what we're going to try to do. So let's go to our channel. I'm going to try to bring up my my URL. Once I bring up my mailing address, we'll see if it can come up again, if there's a glitch or not tonight. It worked fine last night, so let's see if we can do it tonight. Let's see what happens. It will come up on both streams. If you're on the horizontal feed, which I will bring myself up in a second, and we'll go to color. I want to see if I can bring up the mailing address. Let's see if we can do this. Let's see if it comes up. There we go. Okay. And we have one guest in the house. We have TDK in the house. Thank you for coming in very much. I appreciate it. I think it's convenient that either 9:05 or whatever. I'll explain why I come in. That I just went to hit 5. I just went to hit subs and hit 500 subs and 5 watch hours by 500 watch hours by the end of the year. Okay, that's a good goal, but you want to get as many as you can. What I put up on the screen was my mailing address. My mailing address is Garden Aquatics, 3280 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, Wantor, New York, 11793. Now, if you subscribe to my channel and you were interested in a sticker, you can get a sticker. by just sending me a sticker of yours. If you don't have one, just send me a self-addressed envelope and I will send you the stickers. Here the stickers are, right here. You'll get two small and two big stickers. Let's fix this in just a second. We got a thing. We're going to come back to color. We're going to get rid of this, enhance our thing, and we'll go to this. I like this one. So
Bluetooth disconnected.
that always happens. We'll just do that. Should come back. And then that's it. Now we're okay. Do you like that or do you like this? That's better. Okay, we'll use that for now. So these are the stickers. You'll get two small and two large stickers from me. Just send me a self-addressed envelope or a sticker of yours, and I will send you two small, two large stickers. Now what I want to do is I want to put my and I'll come right back. So I figured 8:30, 9 o'clock would be the best time. I will definitely be on by 9 o'clock. That's the best scenario to do that. Uh, Now, let me make this a little brighter. There we go. That's better. We can move this over here like that. There we go. All right. Now, we'll take this and we'll move this just like this so that you see the door and the man cave sign in that. There. That's the perfect view for everybody. And I will set it up. Like I said, it's still a work in progress. I got a lot done today, and we got Grandma Lynn in the chat also. We have to fix this. Hold on 1 second. She says she's got me running on an extra cell phone. Thank you for that. I have a little container now, my pork chops, and if I need them, then I have a drink. So, tomorrow we'll be talking. She put up my latest video, my newest video. That was the one with setting up the stuff for Easter. And I believe, and then looking at the yard with the, with the bird feeders, the pond situation and everything else. It's obvious we can't do anything yet with the grass, but I will explain the grass and what we're gonna do as soon as it's time to do it. And that's talking about pre-emergent. When to put it down, I don't think I'll need it, but we'll probably put on some sort of weed control. We'll see. But it can't be done until the snow is completely melted and we have a dry day or two. So that may not be into the end of March or mid-March when spring arrives. But we can turn around and have another cold snap, which we are in right now, and I'll tell you where we're at. Right now, we're at 24 degrees. So any snow that melted today is freezing. So it's just a constant thing, melting, freezing, melting, freezing, melting, freezing. And we can't do anything until the snow is completely gone and the grass area is dry for a few days. What we can do is rake the grass, get it ready for the pre-emergent and everything else. I was 79 here today. So you're 79 years old, or wait, saying we have squirrel in here. Hello, squirrel. This is the latest video, I guess. Welcome to the chat. And he said it was 79 here today. Yeah, in Texas, they said the Midwest, lower Midwest is getting degrees. Okay. Lower Midwest is getting higher temperatures, but we're still in that cold area with Canada. So we're 29 right now. Today it was 30 something degrees, like 38, 39, and the snow started to melt. So we're supposed to get snow tomorrow, but it doesn't look like snow. So we'll have to see. I want to tell you where my watch hours are, and they may go down tomorrow because it dropped again. I got to figure out where that drop point is on my videos. So I think they're up there, but we'll tell you that my watch hours are, see, my subscribers went down. They were at 5 something, 501 or something. They went down significantly to 8. Oh, I don't know if it was quite that. What I got to do is I got to record them. Tonight I'll record them and see. I think it was like 47, 40. So it's 8,487 subscribers. as of right now. And my watch hours are as of the 25th. My watch hours are 3,780. I may go down tomorrow because I, she's saying hello to John, and he says, yes, it's my newest video. Okay. When we got to say hello to everybody. So it may go down tomorrow. We're right at that point. So I would say, hopefully by the 22nd, we'll be at 4,000 watch hours, be monetized. So let's see what we're going to get tomorrow. 25th, it goes down. 26th, and then it goes down again. And then it goes up. And I don't see why it's going down. I don't know. I don't know why it's doing this. And that's what I got to figure out. I have to figure out what I got there. You see that point? I see what I'm doing wrong. So that's on the 26th, the 25th, the 26th, it will go down. 27th, it went down. And then on the 28th, it goes up. And then it goes down again. I don't know why. March, it went down. March 1st. And so I got to change that format. I got to do this is Squirrel's Fish do his video. Thank you, Lynn. So I have to figure out, that's the key. The key is in those videos to get it to stop doing that. I got to find out what, so which will show you the views. So what I got to do is see which videos got the most views and then work on them. Let me see. Let's go to our channel and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I have to figure out that and to keep that momentum going. Yeah, I also have a new short video. Thank you, Grandma. I got to see where we are. So what I got to do is got to post them. So what I'm going to do tomorrow, I'm going to see, I want to see if I can keep it up there. This is what I have to stop from going like this, going up, going down, going up. I want it to be at a moderate pace and keep it up there. Find out what I'm doing wrong, get people to watch the videos, stuff. So let's say, where's this private? Is this video coming up as private? There should be two streams. Let's see. Coming up as private. We gotta check after. So I know people are running my videos, but I have to see when they're running. I got to see what the time frame is because it goes up, and then it drops. I got to what time frame that is. I think it's the weekend. So I got to do the same thing I do during the week as I do on the weekends. But I can't because I do a lot of other stuff and I don't want it to drop off. So I got to make a video and have a video come out. I think so. We're going to do some premieres and stuff like that. See our shorts. And now I don't know why. I don't know why that got so many views. That got a 1,190 views. That car. This one only got 169. This one got 185. This is private. Why is this private? Make this public. Let's make it public. I just put another video up that I don't know why you made private. Put it up. Let's see what we have. This is a short. So I may delete it because it's live highlights. We'll leave it, see what we get. If we don't get any response, we'll delete it. And my video today shows you my pond, and there's the hole for the air to escape. So now what I'll do is I'll put up the URL and allow you to come up if you want. We'll be on here until 11 o'clock. Here it is. We're having a glitch and this isn't working. Let's get that working. There we go. And we'll pin this to the top of the page on both streams. There we go. Oh, it's pinned to the top of the page. And we're on both streams. We're on both streams. So what I'm going to do is put a lot more more flower videos up and stuff like that. We're getting into if I can delete some of these. Now, I'm going to delete February. I already downloaded them to my computer. So you see the moon. I don't know if I put this up there or not. Okay, did. Let's leave that. Get rid of that. Rid of all the snow videos. That's it. Let's go back. I think I didn't put up that one. We'll check it out. So I got rid of that. Gotta see if I put up one of the short videos that I did here. And then I'll show you something. I'll check it out. I think I didn't put that one up. I'm gonna put it up later on. And I'll do some more shorts and stuff like that. So, tomorrow we're gonna talk about the grass, and then I'm going to take down the picture window with the winter scene, and hopefully it'll warm up. Well, what we wanted to see is I'm going by my instinct. I may be wrong, I may be right. And weather persons get it wrong all the time. And when they do the weather, I don't know how they get away with it because they could be so right and they could be so wrong sometimes. So let's see where we're at with our weather. What's the weather for tomorrow? "41 degrees with rain and snow." It says 10 a.m. So it should be warm enough. Let's see, Wednesday. Wednesday is 48, 37. Now, if this trend continues as I see it, uh, we're going up. So I would say by next week, we'll be outside. If we're not planting, we'll be starting plants. What I'm going to do on tomorrow, I'm going to take some of my seeds and I'm going to show you putting them in the refrigerator and then taking some of them, putting them in plastic bags and putting them in a shelf in a warm place. And then I would say 3 or 4, maybe if I do it uh, tomorrow or Wednesday, I will take them out uh, on Monday or Tuesday of next week, and we'll see if they germinated. And if the weather trend continues, we may be able to get the greenhouse up and then cut up lumber and everything outside of the house, and then get the blower away and get those reindeer in the garage, get the stuff up in the garage, in the attic, the Christmas stuff and the Halloween stuff. So we'll put the Christmas stuff in the back, put the Halloween stuff first. So the Halloween stuff comes down. Right after Halloween, we take the Christmas stuff down. So we'll be doing that. So it looks like the temperature is going to be 42 for a high, 38 for a low, 39 for a high, 37, 39, 36 on Friday, 48 and 37, 58, 48. So we may be in an upward trend. As of till next Wednesday, it's 58 to 50 degrees for a low. So we may be able to put that up after the thing, get into spring where we're going to stay above freezing. So we'll see that trend. That's what we're looking for. We're talking about pre-emergence tomorrow. If the weather stays up there, and we have some dry weather where the grass dries out because you want that pre-emergent to absorb into the ground and not run off. So what I will do is I will order my dark green lawn and lawn alive, whatever, or the 10-10-10 BGF formula, and I'll explain how to adopt stuff like that. We'll be ordering our fertilizer, and I'll be getting our pre-emergent from a local store. So on Wednesday, I have to go to a dermatologist. This is my daily checkup, daily 6 months checkup for skin tags and melanoma check for that. So which I'm not looking forward to. But if you catch it early enough, they lob it off, they get it out, and they can get it. So I'm doing fine. And next Tuesday, I go for my annual checkup, my 6 months checkup. So that's it. So pray that everything goes well. I'm so overseeing doctors. Yep. But I want to go to the doctor and everything else because I want to stay healthy. I want to be around for a long time. Good Lord willing, if I am in good shape, which I should be. So far, every doctor I went to the urologist, I went to the dermatologist uh, a while back. So I go to dermatologist now. I went to an orthopedist. So that's it. So this week is the orthopedist. I don't know why I got a Monday. I got to see if I can get it Tuesday. Got to check that out. Mine can't get on the mine can't get on the same page. Well, I told the doctor last time, I spoke to one doctor who is a family uh, cousin of my wife. She she told she told me ask my husband about your thing. So we looked over my chart that comes on evening to everyone on the other side. Okay, squirrel. Um, ask my husband about his opinion on your blood work. And he said he doesn't see anything wrong with my blood work. And if they want to put you on metformin, there's no reason to put you on metformin because you don't have high diabetic diabetes things. And I think, did you just post something? On the same page, everyone on this page. I'm trying to see what's up here. Let me see. Let's make this bigger. Big. I got your address. I will see if we can send you some spices. Now, why isn't that coming up? See, there was a glitch somewhere. So let's try this. Let me try that. Let's see. TK, you said, I got your address. I will see if we can send you some spices. Now it's on both things, but it's not coming up on the screen. I don't know why, but all right. Sometimes it happens. Look at it somewhere. So I have to say welcome and thank you for being here. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to ding that bell. Excuse me. So we're trying not to, I mean, because I want to keep my wife makes spices. Okay, that came out, but the one where you said, I got your address, I'll see if we can send you some spices. Okay. As I check the box at least 2 or 3 times a week, I've got a few things in there, but the last 3 weeks I've got nothing in the box. I would say uh, the whole month of February I got nothing in the box. And this will determine whether we're going to keep the box or not if I don't get activity in it. And then Squirrel says, evening, TD knives. adventures. Welcome. Thank you, Squirrel, for that. And um, once we get monetized and everything else, and I can get the thing working, I want to go on Facebook and post my videos on Facebook. My wife won't let me do it. I want to do it. So we'll see. I'm just going to do it. She gets pissed at me, she gets pissed at me. But I think that will help boost my thing. But she doesn't want her family to see me on YouTube, on Facebook, because the ones on Facebook don't go to YouTube. But she told her friend that she didn't want me to see uh, on YouTube. She told her I was on YouTube. What's my channel? Thing which she's gonna go on YouTube. So you want to check out my son's channel. He wants to build that up all of a sudden. He didn't want everybody to know, but go check out my son's channel. It's the Ultimate Goosebumps Fan. That's the channel name now. I'm not using Bobby Bino. I don't have it handy, but let me see if I can get it. I'm looking for Ultimate Goosebumps Fan on YouTube. I think this is. No, not that one. Is this? No. There's so many of them. Looking for the Ultimate Goosebumps Fan. You notice all of them have beards. That's weird. Complete Morning Goosebumps collection. No, I'm trying to find that video. This may be him. I think this is him. I'm not sure. I'm looking for the Ultimate Goosebumps Fan. See more videos. He doesn't come up. Goosebumps and on YouTube. Um, I'll get it from him. There's a lot of them, but I don't see my son. He hasn't posted in a while, I guess. He says he's going to start posting again. There's only one Ultimate Goosebumps fan on YouTube. I want to find that channel. Everybody but him. Nope, it's not him. It's not him. Get out of it. I'll check later and get back to everybody on that. And we have our friend in here. Judy May. Welcome, Judy May. I was looking through my list to find my son's videos, and I can't see them. Let's get Judy May up here. Let's see. Come on. Where is this? Welcome, Judy. Stephen's son. You found it. Is that the ultimate? Thank you. Thank you. Let me check that out. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. I can't find it. There was a new video that he did. Thank you so much. There he is. That's him. That's him. Thank you. Thank you, Judy May. Very much. That's all. Let's get that off. Let's get this on and see. This is Goosebumps. Ultimate Goosebumps. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. She's saying good evening. She's saying TTD, and then she's Stephen. Son's link, Ultimate Goosebumps fan. Thank you. I was trying to do one other thing. I was going to type it in. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Go check it out. 34 right now here. We've had 70% chance of rain. We're supposed to get rain and snow tomorrow, but it's going to be warmer, and that's it. You got to check it out. Very cool. He goes around collecting the books. Except that when we go on I'm going to do a thing on uh, how-to books with how-to gardening and how we can put home improvement stuff in with the gardening and stuff like that. Making stuff to put tools in and stuff like that. That's another thing. Now, let me see that the one video you got. I'm going with the wrong one here. Let's see. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. This is the last one. Go check out his channel. I want to put a link to his latest one that he did. These are shorts of his. He's searching for all the books. He has a whole library of Goosebumps books, movies, memorabilia, stuff like that. And he's going into getting Funko Pops and stuff like that. So he's starting to build it again. Right now, he has 99 subscribers. What's his latest video? Let me see. Latest video was 3 months ago. He said he was going to post another one. He didn't do it yet. He's been busy working, so but that's it. This was 8 months ago. The live, he went live, and he's trying to build it again. So this was 3 months ago. He posted one. He said he was going to post one soon. So thank you very much, Judy May, for that. Go check him out. Very interesting channel when he goes, collects books and stuff like that. I think it was before Christmas we went, so it'd be 3 months. Now we got it. But he's doing it. So thank you very much for that. And I want to make sure I'm subscribed to him. I am subscribed. Let's see if it comes up. I want to run the video. I appreciate anybody going to it, everybody going to it. Next Thursday is supposed to be 71 here. We're going to be in the middle 30s to 40, maybe 50, not over 50 degrees, between 50 and 40 degrees during the day and 33, 34 at night. we're gonna be above freezing. I want to find out what my freeze date is so that we can do that. You got to check it out. And he's got the same bump. He's got bigger on his hand. Right there's the bump. If you see the little lump there, he's got one on his left hand too, like his father. It's there. There's a bump there. Right there. There's a lump. He's got one bigger, but we both have it. So you got to go check him out. I'd appreciate it very much. So we're going to run the video, and then we'll get back to that. So thank you. Mayor Squirrel says, good evening to Judy May, and then she says, you shared out your goatee. You look nice. So that's it. And let it run. We're almost done with it. That's it. So go check him out. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody. Thank you very much for that, Judy May. I was going crazy looking for it. There's a lot of them out there. So that's it. He shaved his face. In this one, let me see. A lot of the videos he didn't show his face. He may have shaved it. Let's check out his shorts. This says another one, Bobby. Let's check out this one. It's Bobby B. Bobby B. Ultimate Goosebumps fan. Go check him out. I'm sorry, but I'm not keeping up with the chat. I just wanted to get him out there. He told me the thing. I hope he posts some videos. My watch hours are 2172. Okay, when mine going up, but they'll go down again. So I figure by the end of March or by the 22nd, I'll be close for monetization level. We'll see. We got to get him up there. I ran another playlist of yours tonight. Left it run for 12 hours. Okay. John. Yes, Judy May, I shaved my face. Okay, I thought my son did. Shaved for Christmas, but that's it. He goes until the hockey season and then he changes again, shaves. I think it makes you look younger. Sure. I got a terrible face, so I don't shave mine. I still have you playing. I ran you last night also. I don't remember what playlist, but it did run squirrels last night. Now, I don't know who I run tonight, but it's on schedule. Oh, it's my European playlist. People in Europe. I run that. I want to see where we are with our watch hours. Right now, we're at, with this 56 viewed, and let's see how many likes we have. Well, 8 people watching, and we have 4 likes. So that's very, very good. And then Judy May, I like when Grandma Lynn runs your playlist. She posts that I'm starting on this one a few later. She posts again. She's still watching. Love Grandma Lynn. The woman is the woman of your words. Okay, so this is what I run tonight. I ran his last night. This is what I run. Let me get this up here. The what you call it? The WhatsApp. Where is it? Ah, come on. This is a pain in the neck. The WhatsApp. Joseph left me 2 messages. Joseph left me a message about a Cadillac. Steve, look at this car I got to see today. It's from Joseph. So at the Cadillac dealer, he's getting another car. That's Joseph. So I'm going to make that a short. Then we got, this is my European playlist that I'm running. Marco Zadori, Pablo, all these people that Europe, that runs on Monday. Marco, Grazia. Then Joseph was in there too. Okay? That's Joseph. So we're in there. And then when everybody else was. See. And Grandma Lynn says, much love, Judy May. I fell asleep too, Judy May. Playlist, LOL. Okay. That's it. And then we have anything from Sharon with her family. Everything's okay. So that's it. I'm going to stay on top of it. And she says, Lynn, I'm glad I could assist you with your sleeping. Okay. Got to get that in there. Got to get that. It's all good. Yep. I mean what I said, though, Lynn. I have never known you. I, I have never known you since I met you. To say you're gonna do something and then you do not to do it already. About that about you. Yes, she admires that about you. Okay. She's a lady of her word. And she appreciates it. And I appreciate both of you for, for, for telling me what I'm doing wrong and everything else. So I appreciate it very much. And you can see how much better the stuff is now. It's much clearer and stuff. So again, and it came, and so I'm gonna tomorrow night, 9 o'clock again, or 9:05, I will be on again. So we're in an hour, so we have an hour to go. So we'll get our 2 hours in, and I got to find out why it drops off on the weekend because I'm not doing the same thing. So I got to keep that thing going so it doesn't drop off, go down below a couple hundred views. I got to see why it does that. Check out my videos and I will explain it when I figure it out. Lynn, have you started any seeds yet? Oh, I told her, I think you were coming in the chat. I told everybody that tomorrow I'm gonna, because we looks like we're gonna warm up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the seeds that I think I can put in the refrigerator. I'll show you what I do. Putting in the vegetable crisper or the meat compartment and watch them grow. And then I'm gonna take some and put them in a cabinet in paper towels. And you see, I'll put them in plastic bags, you'll see. And then when it's time, in about a week, hopefully, Judy May and Grandma Lynn, the seeds are going to be ready to plant. We can put them in a flat that they'll grow, and we already start the process. So you'll see that. I have the little trays that I'm going to use. I have the egg cartons that I'm going to use. I have the disposable cups that I'm going to use. And then once I know it's going to stay warm, it's the above 32 degrees that I'm not going to get into a deep freeze anymore. I can put the greenhouse up because it won't disintegrate. The only reason I take it down is because it's plastic and it wouldn't take the extreme cold that we had this winter. And I take it down every winter. I can put it up and hopefully the snow will melt. That's what I'm waiting for. But on Wednesday, I'm going to put the seeds in a plastic bag, a couple of seeds for each seedling that I want to do, and then put it in this plastic bag and put it in the refrigerator. And I'm going to take some and put them in a cabinet in the place over here somewhere so that they stay moist. And we'll see what grows in a week. So we'll check it. It was this Wednesday. We'll check it Tuesday of next week. So we're going to do it on Tuesday. I'll explain that to everybody tomorrow because of the snow melting and everything else. We'll clean out the greenhouse, clean out the whole area. Once the weather gets warm, then if the snow melts around the pond, we can go to the pond and clean up the pond, clean up the lighthouse, get that done, and then start on the other lighthouse, start on the harbor for the entrance to the garden area, and then work on the trellis and arbor for the little secret garden, where it's going to be smoking area, which is going to be a joke because we planned a few parties this year in the yard. We're planning a Fourth of July party. We're planning a Memorial Day celebration, and we got to get the yard in shape by May. So hopefully we can. And I explained to everybody today about the bushes and stuff like that. We got to see if the bushes will come back. And that will be my lawn and garden video tomorrow. The snow is still melting. We can't put down any pre-emergent. We can't put down any seed or anything like that. They'll just be destroyed by putting seeds down and then putting down a pre-emergent. You're defeating your purpose. Go check out the lawn care guides with how to adopt. I'll link his video to my channel tomorrow and check the video out in the description tab below. You'll see. So right now we have 63. We have 9 people viewing. If you're not in the chat, come on in the chat. We're talking about gardening when it's time to plant, and it looks like we're going to be able to plant in a few days, probably by the weekend, we'll be able to start our summer stuff. The weather will be warming up and we'll be able to get to the yard, clean up the yard. We may not be able to plant anything, but we're going to clean up the yard, start spring cleaning. Stephen, yeah, you said many times you were going to link his channel to your video, but you never do it. I linked it to my last video. I can tell you right now which one it was. I linked it. This one. he, he put one up. That's my son right there. 5 days ago. That's him. So let me check that out. Let me see. And I'll tell you what video it is. It's linked. It's linked. It's linked. It's linked. I believe this one. This one I did. The one with the snow blower and stuff like that. That's right there. That's how to adopt. See it? At the bottom, right there. This lady's video will be linked tomorrow. How to adopt. You see it right there? That's it. This is the video. Lawn and Garden Tuesday. Snow is still on the ground, not ready to seed or fertilize. That's the video. But check it out. That's the one with the snow blower and the spreader. That's it. And he will be linked. His newest video will be linked to tomorrow's video. This is telling you about my uh, garbage, and I got to clean up that area. This just don't melt, so we can do it. So that's it. It's there, right there. That was done when I loaded the video. The next day, it was loaded up, and I finally figured out how to do it. You go Tuesday, snow, and then it says, watch this video, how to adopt. Lawn pre-emergent now, right there. That's in the, oh. I'm very surprised that I got that thing. I know he posted it. I didn't know why it didn't come up. See this room. This is his room, and in the corner he has all the Goosebumps books, and the shelf up there is all Funko Pops, both Goosebumps fans, stuff like that. See all the Goosebumps, latest ones there. All the Goosebumps stuff he's got. So every week it will be posted now. If not that day it goes up, but the following day. I'm going to try to get it up that day when I post the video. This is my son's video. And he actually met him. That's why he started doing this. So I am showing you this. This is the latest one. It was about the prints on the books and stuff like that. So it's there. I may not have been there when you posted it, but I did post it a day or so later. I don't know, but it's there now. And I will make sure that it goes up. Hopefully, before I go live tomorrow night, it will be up. And we have Grandma Lynn wants to come up, so let's bring Grandma Lynn up. And we're going to start posting shorts aiding features to our videos. Hello.
Hi. Hope you're doing all right. I'm doing okay.
I'm doing okay, yep. Got my decorations for Valentine's Day down, and I put up my Easter stuff up. So,
That's good.
it's Christmas decorations, and the window will come down this week. And I'll put Easter up. I'm not doing St. Patrick's Day because it's too close to Easter.
Okay.
European Easter is the first Sunday in April. So
Yeah, I already got an Easter kitty cat video ready. I found this thing on YouTube. I don't know if you've seen my last 2 or 3 videos where I do use the AI.
yeah,
All you do is you tell it what you want, and it'll make a video for you, and it's free.
Yep.
They're only 9 seconds. When I saw that first one, when it made it, I bust up laughing. My cat's cutting vegetables.
yeah, yeah.
That was hilarious. So you're gonna get sick of seeing. You're gonna get sick of seeing my cat because I'm gonna do a lot of them.
That's good. Do it with the other cats too, you know.
Yeah, I got her. I entitled the first video. Let's see. I was tired, so that's a call. I was tired, so, and you see my cat in the kitchen. She's cutting vegetables. And then the second video, she's vacuuming. She's vacuuming the carpet in the living room.
Yeah, yeah.
I wish I could really get her to do. Hey, Steve. Yeah. I wish I could really get her to do that. You know, it helped me a lot.
Yeah. Think of her own fur.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, put her furry little butt to work. I'm missing something. Let me see.
You should put a title in.
Oh my God!
I got a title for you. If you
sick
do it
and tired. Hey, Steven. Hey, Steve. We're sick and tired of these dogs and cats living rent free. They got to start doing some work. I want her to scrub
the video.
I want her to scrub the toilet, make the bed, do some laundry, you know, weeding. I'm going to do another one with her weeding in my garden. Oh, my stomach hurts. I'm laughing too hard. Oh, I'm making some, I wanted something sweet, but I didn't want to spend any money. So I'm making some pancakes and I'm making some blueberry syrup. If I can get the, what's wrong? Oh, wait a minute. Woo. See this? I love this mixer. I love it. You can put the attachments to it. Let me see if I can turn the camera around. Let me see. Without going away. There we go. See? Oh my gosh, Steve, I love this. I love this thing. There's my mix. And then you just press the button. And then it's got the whisk attachment. Oh my gosh. This is good for old ladies. It's good for people. It's good for people with arthritis, you know?
Yep, that's what I have a little mixer that I use to mix my morning concoctions.
Yeah. This is homemade. I don't know how it's gonna come out, but I think that's good enough. I did the thingy the way I like it, you know? Like they'll have these recipes. It'll say 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I'll put in 2 because I want to be able to taste it. You know what I mean?
Hey, Jesse, thank you for coming in.
Hi, Jesse. Hey, Judy May. Hey, Squirrels Magnet Fishing and Outdoors. Hello, TD. I know TD came in earlier.
Yeah.
I kept you running on my extra cell phone when I was doing other stuff, so you didn't miss any watch hours with me. I got all three of my cell phones fully charged. I've been playing people's videos.
Yeah, I played squirrels yesterday.
Yeah, Squirrel is next.
And then
He should have been he should have been monetized. I think what Squirrel's gonna have to do is every available minute come on live. You know? I know he's married and stuff like that. He has to take his wife under consideration. But any chance he get, driving home with Squirrel, driving to work with Squirrel, you know, don't worry about what anybody else thinks. Because he said, people find me boring. We don't find you boring. And you know what?
He gets the crowd. He gets the people. I don't.
He gets more people than I do sometimes, for real. You just keep going. You just never mind what anybody thinks. If a smart aleck comes, we'll get rid of them. We'll throw them out. You just keep doing live stream, Squirrel, and don't stop. See, these are my blueberries.
What hurt him was the time he was away from his apartment. That's what hurt him.
Well, the thing of it is, you and Judy May were saying, "Hey, do something with the hotel," and that worked out really, really well for him because he got over 1,000 views for one of them videos. These are blueberries. Those are those are blueberries. And I'm going to let those go ahead and cook down a little bit. You put in the blueberries, some water, some sugar, and then you squeeze just a little squeeze from an from a lemon. And you just go ahead and let that boil. And now I'm going to get a little bit of cornstarch. Just a little bit to help it to thicken. And then I'm going to take that immersible blender and I'll probably put this in these blueberries in a deeper bowl so they don't splat all over the place. And then we're going to mix that and make it into a blueberry syrup. So, we have all the ingredients at home to really make things. It's just a matter of, don't be depressed or anything like that. Just get off your butt and just try. I always try. A lot of the recipes you don't see on my channel because they fail, but I always like to experiment. Another thing with a batter like this, you got to let it sit. Let it sit for about 10 to 20 minutes. Let it sit and kind of rise, you know what I mean? And then you go like this. You go like, there you go. There you go. You get all the bubbles out. Get the bubbles out. Let your pancake mix, once you mix it, let it sit. Let it sit for about 15 minutes. You see? So now, wait a minute. The blueberries are frozen blueberries, and they're boiling real good. I put a good amount of sugar in there, and now I'll put some cornstarch, like a part of a small spoon, and then stir that and let it get a little thicker. So you get your cornstarch, and you can use this blueberry syrup on top of a cheesecake too.
Oh yeah.
And you can use it on top of muffins. You can make your muffins. Let me see. Okay, facing back. Oh, I gotta put this down.
I'm gonna make if I get home in time, from my dermatologist, I'm gonna make a cheesecake, no bake cheesecake.
Yeah, I want to make. I want to make. I have the spring foam pan, you know. So I need to stop being so lazy. I'm lazy sometimes. Sometimes I just don't want to do it. But my son, I asked him about all the different names for the channels. He didn't like any of them. He goes, Grandma Lynn is a good name. It's a homey name, and it's not a long name. He goes, don't change your channel name. My son says that
Yeah,
was his opinion.
that was his take on it.
Yeah. He goes, then people are gonna have to get to know the name. He goes, listen to me. He goes, Grandma Lynn is like everybody's grandma. People like that kind of stuff, Mom. I'm like, I'll leave it for a little while longer, son. But yeah, you can see, as you can see, it's starting to get, oh, let me see. Can you see that? Oh, yeah, there you
Yeah,
go. You can
yeah.
see it's starting this way. Okay. You can see it's starting to get thick, see?
Mm-hmm.
See that? You got a blueberry syrup. Ain't nothing like some homemade pancakes. And like my son last night, he said, Mom, he said, I'm making breakfast for dinner. He goes, I love breakfast for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
I love breakfast for dinner too. It's less expensive. It's easy.
My wife made French toast for Friday night for dinner. Oh,
Oh, that sounds really good. The next French toast I'm going to do tomorrow will be looking good for me. So I'm going to be going to the store. I got to get cat litter, cat food, and something else. And I want to get some. Why do I always forget what you call those rolls? I always forget what you call them. It'll come back to me. But anywho, yeah. So now I got to lower it down because it was boiling. So
the
now I'm going to
challah
lower it.
roll, challah bread.
Those rolls, you roll them up. They're real soft. They look like look like the shape of an eye. I can't think of what you call those rolls.
I was thinking of challah bread or something, challah roll.
No, it's a regular roll. I can see it, but my menopause is not letting it come to my mind.
It's Judy May. She's got it. Let's see.
What does Judy May say?
She says,
I can't see the chat.
she says, yes, I like your channel name that way. Just say that way. All right. And then she says,
Thank you. Move, stop.
it's BRIOCHE. Is that it?
Brioche? No, it's a very
Brioche?
common one. It's shaped like this, and it
Yeah.
looks like it's rolled up. You know, the ones is shaped like an eye, shaped like a eye. You know, but it's like a roll. It's real soft. I can look it up. It'll come to me. So now, here is your blueberry syrup. Now, what you do is you can leave the blueberries solid like that. You can get a potato masher if you want,
Mhm.
or you can use the emulsor mixer, which I'm going to do, and break up the blueberries.
It's not a croissant.
Yes, it is. That's it. That's it.
Croissant.
Thank you, Judy May. Yeah. So get this. Listen carefully. Listen.
Yeah.
Croissant French bread, French toast. Croissant French toast. Baby, you take the croissant and treat it like regular bread and make French toast. That is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to pick some up tomorrow, and I'm going to do breakfast for dinner live tomorrow, real quick video, or in the morning, I don't know. But yeah, croissant French toast. You take those fluffy croissants and dip them in butter. Dip them in your batter. You dip those bad boys in your batter. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
They're real soft, and you let them. You mix your batter, and you put your vanilla, and then your batter, your eggs, your vanilla, a little bit of milk. You mix it, and then you sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon, and then swirl it, and then dip and let it soak real good. And then you go ahead and fry them like you would do a regular French toast. I've never had it, But baby, we're gonna do that live.
Judy
Oh,
May
yes.
says they have Hawaiian bread like little Hawaiian rolls. I make French toast with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. Because guess what I got? Hold on. I'm gonna do that too. I remember. I'm ahead of you. These are Hawaiian rolls. See the Hawaiian rolls?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm way ahead of y'all.
I
And I
don't have time to go live through the
You
week.
can be live. Breakfast only. Let me tell you something. Everybody keeps saying, I don't have time to go live. I'm too busy to go live. You got time. All you need is 30 minutes. You get all your ingredients and lay them out on the table, except the refrigerated ones. If you really, really, really want to go live, you can make time. A lot of people just don't want to. They think that they can't think of anything to talk about. You can talk about anything. You can talk about the news. You can talk about anything.
Judy May
People
says you could do live an hour during the week. You could do a live hour during the week, yeah.
Yeah, you can go.
On Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever, or maybe just a half hour.
You
whatever.
can go live for 30 minutes every day, a half an hour, 30 minutes. And if you did that for 5 days, that's 2.5 hours worth of watch time times how many people come in. Test it out, you know?
Yeah, Judy May says, no, they sell a loaf of Hawaiian bread.
What? What'd she say?
Yes, they sell Hawaiian
Oh,
bread.
yeah, I know what she's talking about. Yeah, I can get that. I'll get that too. I'll do it.
Well, I get the King's Hawaiian rolls all the time. My wife,
Well, you can use the rolls, and she's saying they make the bread, so you can make French toast. It's the same. It's just basically big. It's a loaf of bread. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be the same flavor. It's going to be nice and fluffy, like looking like regular French toast. You can do whatever you want. Oh, I forgot to bring you over here. Hold on. Let me see. Back.
Hawaiian that.
Yeah, it's Hawaiian bread. It's the same. It's the same mix.
Yeah, I've heard of that King's Hawaiian bread.
So all you do is
bread in thicker slices.
Right. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. A challah bread too.
Okay, so there it is. So there. Okay, real quick. There it is, right there. See, now you don't see all the. It's just syrup. You know what I mean? There's a few little lumps of the blueberry. But that right there, my friend, is homemade blueberry syrup. You can get frozen blueberries for cheap at Walmart. Let me turn this thing back around. Turn around. There you go.
I don't have to do that.
Why do you insist on coming? Excuse me a moment. Why do you insist on coming standing under my feet? Stop. Sorry, I'm sorry, Stephen. I had to yell at the cat. She keeps standing under my feet. And that's a bad thing because I weigh 100 and blankety blank pounds. She does not want me stepping on her.
No, I know.
He comes right there. I turn around, I almost fall down. I try to break her of the habit, but she refuses, so I have to yell at her. Sorry, everybody. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
When she keeps acting psycho, I'm going to put her in the carrier for about 15, 20 minutes to stop her from doing that. You need to sit your little furry butt down. Stop acting like a goofball. I love you, but no. If I didn't love you, I wouldn't say anything. I'd just be stepping on you. Okay, but anywho, so we just cover it and just let it go ahead. Now that we broke the blueberries up with the cornstarch and the sugar and the water and a little squeeze of lemon, just a little squeeze, you just let that bad boy soak on low. Now the mix has been sitting for a while. It's nice and fluffy. This has been a problem for me. When I make homemade pancakes, I can't get them to rise. They rise only a little bit. So this time I put baking soda and baking powder. I put a little of both. I'm experimenting on your show.
All right.
Really pain in the butt. I'm like, why? I want my pancakes to to get big. So we're gonna turn on this. We're gonna turn on this. Should I use, I'll use the big skillet. No, I'll use the little skillet. It'll heat up quicker. Oh, I got something to show you, Stephen. I am so excited. I went to Goodwill. Some of you may know, I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil, in this pan. And I'm going to crank it real hot. So, Stephen, I have this glass pan, right? The saucepan.
Right.
This little saucepan. Then, where's the other one? Where is the other one? I'm not crazy. I know I have the other one somewhere. Wait a minute.
No.
Where are you? Oh, Lord Jesus, please help me. You need to take your furry butt. We have this one. The fry pan. We got this little pan here. That's it. Come here. No, I'm not. No. You don't want to listen? Get in there. Sorry, I had to put her in the carrier because she just keeps doing it over and over. I'm going to end up live, falling down live.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not that hard up for views, you know. Oh, look, watch the old lady fall down. Ha ha.
No.
We are not that hard up for views. I'm losing my mind, Stephen. I know I have another pan. Wait a minute. I'm looking here. Look over here. I am not insane. I have a whole other pan that I don't see. What in the heck? Is it in here? Okay, we got this one. I showed you 2 pans so far. Let me turn this other light on too. See better. Let me just stand here. I feel like a total idiot. I'm looking for a whole pan. And I don't see it. It's not on the stove. It's not in that. Okay. It's not in there. Let me look here. Good mercy. Watching an old lady lose her mind on live. How does one lose a whole glass pan? Okay. Something is. Did I put it in here? No. That is insane. I'm losing my mind, Stephen. I lost a whole glass pan. What in the? Okay. Well, that's all right. I'll find it, but I'm just like it's driving me a little bit wonko. I'm looking. There's my stainless steel pan. There's a big glass pan. Okay, there we go. You know why? Because it's this pan.
That's like me with that.
Hey, Judy May, it's got the pancake mix in it. Hey, Stephen, you know what that's like? Stephen, it's like this. Stephen. Stephen, listen. Where's my glasses, Stephen? I can't find my glasses.
Yep.
Can someone help me? Judy May? Somebody. Where's my glasses at? Why are you talking about that pan, Grandma? Because, okay, watch. I'll show you. I'll turn it around. That was hilarious.
Like my cell phone.
Okay. I don't know where my pan is. Okay, watch. So here is a small pan. Okay. Then here is the bigger pan. All right. Side by side. Little pan, bigger pan, fry pan. And guess what I found? It's a cranberry color. Guess what I've been looking for months? Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? Look at this, Judy May. I finally got the big pan. Let's see this way. See the comparison? Yeah. It's cranberry, but it is a Visions. It is the Visions pan. And these cost between $50 and over $100 brand new.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. Let me turn it back around to my big fat head. They cost, look up Visions, 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 Visions 2.5 liter. 2.5 liter. These are difficult to find. If you go to Etsy, you're going to pay $50 and about $25 for shipping.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to Amazon.com and look up a Visions 2.5 amber. Amber is this brown one, right? $100. And guess what, Stephen? I'm hugging this thing like a baby because I'm so happy.
Oh,
This cost, guess how much this cost, Grandma? $12.99, baby. $12, and I'm so happy. You know, we poor old people don't get a lot of victories. I went into, and something said it wasn't the day. I only go on Mondays because it's 20% off for old people. Something just was pushing at me. I was talking to my son. He was driving, making deliveries. We just like to talk. I said, well, I feel kind of good. Why don't I just go down to Goodwill and see if my pan's there yet? I keep going every week after week after week after week. It's been about three months, 3 long months. And that I went in, I thought I was dreaming. I get my car, I'm walking, right? Because I didn't even take a cart. I didn't think I'd find it, right? I walk in and I'm looking, I'm like, is that a Visions pen? Oh my God, I ran. I'm like, nobody gonna get that pen. It was about to be the Thriller in Manila. It was about to be Ali and George Foreman in a minute. I saw that pen, Judy May. I ran over there and grabbed that pen. I'm like, oh my gosh, people are looking at me like I was stupid. Some were like clapping for me. I go, do you know how long this old lady's been looking for this pen? They're like, oh my, well, good for you. Congratulations. I go, oh my gosh. It would have been a real big victory if it was Monday. I would have got 20% off, but I didn't care. $12.99 as opposed to $60 or $100. Are you kidding me? That's the price they're supposed to cost, but all this inflation, you know. I'm telling you. I am telling you. I don't get a lot of victories, Stephen. But well, you know what? We get a victory every day. We wake up, praise the Lord, right? We got Judy May and me and Squirrel and Jesse and Stephen and everybody else in the chat. I've got butter. We're putting butter in here. We got a victory today. You know why? Because we woke up in our right mind. When Judy May Collins and Stephen and Squirrels Magnificent and Outdoors and Grandma Lynn and Jesse, when we got up to go to our morning potty business, we walked by the mirror and we recognized who we were. Thank God. How about that? All right. So let me get my ladle. I'm over here looking for the pan, and the pancake mix is in it, Stephen.
Yeah, I know. Like my cell phone. I was looking crazy looking for my cell phone. It was on the stand.
I remember the cell phone debacle.
Yeah. It was right there in front of me. I'm looking all over.
All the time I do that. I do that all the time. My son is going to be 40 this month, right? And he said, Mom, I told you this already. He told me a few weeks ago, he goes, Mom, I'm starting to get a little nervous. He said, I walked into the room and I forgot why I was there. I go, welcome.
Welcome to the club.
Stephen, he's 39. He's going to be 40 in a couple of weeks. So now, these pancakes, they won't rise. You know what I think is the problem? I think I need the self-rising flour. That's what I think it is. They don't rise. I mean, I'm looking at it. Let's see. See, the pancake is a little bit risen, see, but not that much. It's bubbling the way it's supposed to, but it's not getting real big. Oh, that's cooking. That thing's too hot. But yeah, I mean, it's rising a little bit. A little bit. But these people, I'm trying to figure out, they put all these recipes out there, and they're supposed to rise. This one's kind of burned. But anyways, you get the gist.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting there looking for a pan, and the pancake mix is in it. I have lost my mind. Now, that's not bad, you see? That's not too bad. I mean, that's a normal looking pancake.
Mm-hmm.
It looks normal. It's just a little burnt, so I turned the thing down. But yeah, losing my mind looking for things all the time. I wish my cat would talk English.
Mm-hmm.
She probably cuss me out is what she do.
Yep.
Now that I can speak, I got a few things to tell you. And you're not gonna like it. But yeah, there's my first one's kind of a little bit burnt. So I'm gonna lower the fire. Lower the temp. I'm gonna take the pan off the fire. I got the pan off the fire. But anyways, sorry for yelling.
It's all right.
Okay, that's better. It's not burning like it was. I'm just gonna keep it here for a few seconds. Yeah, sometimes I want something sweet, but I don't want to go. I could travel 5 minutes to the Dollar Tree, but why am I going to waste $3 or $5 or $6? I'm not going to do that. I can't do that anymore. I got to stop doing that. I can make some pancakes. I can make some cookies like I always do. So I got to be careful. When you're on a budget, you got to be careful.
Yep.
You can't be playing games. Oh, I want a cookie. I want a candy. No. You want something sweet, Grandma, you're going to have to make it yourself. Okay, that one does look a little bit better. It's bubbling. It's bubbling like a pancake should. Hold on. Well, the other one did, but I had the pan too hot. So that's bubbling correctly, and it's not burning on the edge like the last one. But yeah. And you can freeze pancakes.
Yes.
You can freeze them. So here's the other one. It's a little bit burnt, but it's not that bad. And this is blueberry syrup I just made. And let me get you a spoon. Oh, where's my spoon? Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Let me put your like that and rinse the spoon. So this right here is a blueberry syrup. You can see the little chunks of syrup. And what you do, just let that cool. Gremlin, your cat, Boo-Boo, knows how to vacuum and cook and chop vegetables. She's amazing.
Yep.
Thank you, Louis. She's amazing. Don't tell nobody it's AI. Yeah, that pancake looks better than that one. But still. Okay, Steven, these look normal. They're starting to rise. You see that?
Yep.
The edge looks like a normal pancake. So for my solution, if you're using regular flour, is you use baking powder and baking soda.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look at that. Yes. Look at the side. It's right. Yes. Hallelujah. And there's some, yes, and there's the pan, Stephen. It has pancake mix in it. I'm so stupid.
Oh.
I have to laugh at myself. I am so stupid sometimes. It's not even this. I have to laugh at myself, you know. I don't take myself too serious. Oh my gosh. I'm like, I can't find my pan. I checked the cupboards. Oh my gosh, Stephen, I'm losing my mind. And then I look down, I go, oh Lord.
That's what you said. She freezes them. She freezes them.
There we go. Nice pancake. Yum, 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 yum. There's the two. One's a little bit, one got a little overcooked, but that one looks really, really good. And it looks normal. See the side? Oh, that way. Yeah. Ooh, that thing's hot. But yeah, we got real butter over there in the corner. And so we'll just let that pancake. It'll start to have the bubbles. But you can, and you know what, Stephen? I didn't even measure. I just put a cup of flour,
Right.
about a quarter of a cup of sugar, a teaspoon, or maybe a little more than a teaspoon of baking soda, then baking powder. And then I mixed all those dry ingredients. I added 1 egg, and then I used the powdered milk. I just used the powdered milk right there. Let me turn it around. I use the powdered milk because I don't have regular milk, because I don't use enough milk to have milk in the fridge all the time. Unless I'm going to do a specific recipe that requires a couple of cups, I won't buy milk.
Well,
And
we
some
don't buy
people,
milk either. Nobody uses milk in our house.
yeah,
The creamer and stuff like that. She buys the little quarts in Dollar Tree.
yeah, the little, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. I don't blame y'all, because you notice that the milk don't even last like it used to. All the food is compromised. I'm just giving a personal opinion. It just seems like everything, it's like the bread, of course, is going to last because there's preservatives in bread. It's right online. You can look online for the ingredients. There's preservatives in a lot of things now. And a lot of people are starting to comment that food doesn't taste the same.
Mm-hmm.
You're better off going to a butcher if you have a butcher in town and getting a good quantity of meat.
And now what the supermarkets here are doing, they're going into a butcher. They actually have a butcher in the supermarket.
We need that back. That's the way it used to be.
Yep.
You used to go. I remember going to Ferraro's supermarket in New Haven, Connecticut, and you would go up to the meat department and try to turn my wait a minute. You would go to the meat department and he would take chunks of beef. If you wanted a hamburger, he'd say, "How much do you want?" And I say, I'll take a pound and a half or whatever. And he would go to the meat grinder right in front of you. He would grind the meat fresh. He would grind the meat fresh. And then he would put it in the, just a second. No.
Yep, I lost. Oh, she'll be back. She'll be back. She'll come back. So it says, which is tasty, a little bit different from 2% milk. It just doesn't have that. Okay, yeah, that's good.
But anyway, he would get the little cardboard thing, look like a little boat. And then he would put the freshly ground pancake. And he would grind and then he had the little thing, the stick.
Yep.
He would stick the stick in the hole and push it down. It would come out ground fresh. He would put it in the little cardboard boat thing, and then he would pull the paper and tear it, and then wrap the whole thing up and put tape and put 1 pound or whatever it was. And that and now the hamburger it doesn't even look right. Like some of it, if you get the wrong kind, like when you cook it, it's a lot more watery and it wants to fry into a hard rock almost. You know? I don't know what they're doing with the meat, but I will never buy boneless chicken breasts anymore unless I go to a butcher. Because I don't know, because they have permission now to have the lab-grown meat. It's a fact, and they have approved it. They approve lab-grown meat.
Hello, Mama Skittles.
Hey, Mama Skittles. So you got to be very careful when you buy meat. I told you about the cheese. I bought cheese from the UK the other day, or last week. Cheddar cheese from the UK, because it's got natural ingredients. I'm starting to really look close. I'm over here trying to figure out why my stomach is all messed up. It ain't messed up now. I know that much. I've been real careful. And
also, they caught Walmart the pound count is off. They're
Yeah.
adding 2 pounds to the meat. In other
Yeah.
words, when you buy the meat, it says how many ounces and pounds. It's off by like maybe 1 or 2 pounds.
I saw that
More.
video.
Yeah.
I saw that, and I said to, and you know what, too? If you think about it, if you read some of the pre-made chicken, like pre-made patties and stuff like that, or like the chicken wings, it'll say injected with whatever. So really, when they weigh it, it's injected with like a salt water solution or whatever that is that they inject it with, and you're paying for water and meat, you know. And that should be illegal in my I have a right to my opinion. In my opinion, you're charging $9.99 a pound, $9.99 a pound, and $10.99 a pound. All this money, we're over here half broke. Everybody on Social Security, or they got a certain amount they get per week for their paycheck, and you find it every which way to try to get money out of us, and we're sitting over here struggling. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. I'm just giving my opinion. There's people on fixed incomes out here. There's people on pensions out here and fixed incomes. It's ridiculous.
I don't want the store we went to slice the chicken cutlets for us, and now they don't do it anymore. So we're not buying it anymore. But when he sliced them up and he weighed them, it weighed less than what was on the thing. So he fixed it, but now they can't slice the chicken cutlets anymore.
Well, then guess what? We're gonna take that hamburger meat, go over to the produce department, to that scale, and throw that meat up there. You know, it's supposed to be weighing a certain amount. Stop trying to rip people off. You know, corporate greed is ridiculous.
Yep.
Sitting out here working, you work for decades. Your wife worked for decades. I worked for almost 50 long years. What? To be in my golden years on Social Security, and I can't even get, you know, a decent piece of, first of all, I'm hoping it's real meat. I'm hoping it's fresh meat, that the cow wasn't unalive 5 years ago and it's been frozen for 5 years, you know.
Yeah.
And then now, on top of all that, after jumping through all those hoops, now you're trying to rip me off for the weight. You've lost your mind. See, people are getting sick of this.
Oh yeah.
I know I'm not the only one that's sick of it. I'm just gonna put the rest in this container for later. Yeah, we as a public. That's why there's so many people that are homesteading. They have a small homestead. They buy land. They get a house on that land, a trailer, and they raise their own chicken for meat and eggs. They'll raise a pig if you eat pork, or a cow, and they'll take it to the butcher and have it done.
Thank you, Louis.
Grow your own vegetables, so you know that there's not a lot of chemicals on it and stuff. And these people, they're doing anything to get as much meat as possible, but is it healthy? Trying to figure out why everybody.
YouTubers, they have the farms and stuff like that. They have birds that they raise for eggs, and they have meat birds that they raise, and they slaughter the chickens. They take them to a butcher and they cut them up for them. They have actual meat places that do that, process places that do it for you.
That's right. You better tell them, Stephen. Sometimes back in the day, because I was talking, me and my son was talking about this the other day, about how families back in the day lived right near one another. I tried to explain that to him. I said, son, I go, years ago, he goes, Mom, everything's kind of messed up with families nowadays. I said, yes, not everybody. I go, back in the day, Grandma and Grandpa, when they got old, you know, they lived with their adult children, and then they had children. And then their adult children had their brothers and sisters, auntie and uncle. They were all almost on the same street, or 10 minutes from each other.
That was us. And we lived in Valley Stream. That was us. We all lived in the same neighborhood.
Come on, Stephen.
Within a block or two of each other.
That's right.
My mother and father lived downstairs. with us. My grandfather, grandmother lived upstairs.
That's right. And you know what? You didn't have to worry about some weirdo or
No.
some child abuser. You know why? Because you always had a babysitter that was family. Auntie, grandma, grandpa, cousins that were 16 and 17 and old enough to watch the kids. You didn't have to worry about paying a whole bunch of money and all this other business. Ow. Paying a whole bunch of money and everything like that.
Yep.
But
Mama
nowadays,
says we need to farm
this,
chickens, grow our own food. Maybe we should live like grandma, great grandma. Yeah, of course.
you better say it.
Yep.
The problem
That's
is
what we're looking to
the
do.
devil
That's what
steps
we're looking to
in.
do next year or two, God willing. We'll see.
I was watching this video and it was like 85-year-old man. It was like a storytelling kind of a video. It was an 85-year-old man and he said, you know, his adult children stopped calling and stopped coming over and stuff like that. And he said, my solution, he said, I stopped calling. He was always calling for them and they stopped calling. I was telling my son about it. And then, and that's how we got on the discussion. And I was explaining to him how it used to be. Family looked out for each other. They didn't get in each other's business, you know. And what's nice is if you needed some advice, your mama was right there. Your sister was right there.
Yep.
There was no goofiness, nobody running around on each other, everybody just helping each other. And if somebody had a problem with some problems, 3 or 4 vehicles will pull up to your house. You wouldn't have no problems no more.
That's right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what we did when we first got married. We were living in an apartment, and then my sister got a house, and she had a high ranch. She had downstairs was another apartment. She says we can move in there. We moved in with my sister.
That's right.
We lived there until my daughter was born, and then my daughter was born, and we moved into an apartment.
Yep, step by step.
Mhm.
A lot of these kids, you know, they've never not they, a lot of the kids today, and not to knock them down, but they don't know they've never not known a cell phone.
Mhm.
They've never not had the TV. This is the end of the broadcasting for CBS, and now our national anthem.
anthem.
Dun, 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 and then snow across the screen.
Yep.
Now 24 hours a day, you got Hulu, you got Netflix, you got people running around with no clothes on. You got just about, you know what, naughty and stuff like that. I'm telling you.
I must
People
have talking about butchering cows and pigs and stuff. Yes, we all did that.
There is nothing wrong with that. Oh, don't kill the. What do you think that is? What do you think happens? People like some folks don't seem to understand. When you go to the grocery store, you see the chicken looking all so cute with the little yellow styrofoam and the little chunks of chicken with the plastic on it. And yeah, what do you think that was? That thing was walking around 6 months ago. Until, you know, thank you, Father, for giving me blessed in Jesus' name. Amen. But yeah, there's people, there are some, I know of a person, I won't say who it is, but this person, I'll say a person. This person has a girlfriend, and the girlfriend has teenage daughters like 14 and 16.
Yeah.
And the woman gives them anything they want. Anything they want. They want to buy something from TikTok shop. Won't even be their birthday, Christmas, or anything special. And whatever they want, to the point of like missing out on bills and stuff like that. That you raising some monsters right there.
Oh yeah. But that's my goal in the next, by 2030, good Lord willing, if I'm still here.
God willing, in Jesus' name.
Yeah. We'll be on a farm upstate or down south somewhere. And we'll have chickens, cows, goats, stuff like that. We'll have pets, but we'll also have ones we raise to to slaughter into thing, and my daughter and everybody
Sister
wanted to.
Lynn, I've been praying for you. God has weighed you on my heart. Thank you very much. I need it.
Yeah.
I
We all
need
pray
those
for
prayers.
all the
Thank you,
people
Mama
that.
Skittles. Yeah, you know what? And you're getting older like I'm getting older. And, you know, you and your wife don't want to, even though you have your children there, when let's tell the reality of life. When we get older, we're more vulnerable,
Mhm.
you know? So we want loving people that care about us around us. And we want safety. We don't want to be around a crowd of a lot of, you know, people that aren't very, we don't want to be around a bunch of criminals trying to crack us over the head because they see we're all slow, if I
Yeah.
may be blunt. So you and your wife are thinking absolutely correctly. Yes, you are. Because sometimes the criminals, they'll go up and down streets kind of looking around. And then they sniff out, oh, these 5, 6 houses got nothing but old people. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
you know, you got to run ahead of them devils.
Yep.
Run ahead of that devil. And if the thing adds up correctly, you and your wife agree, and the money's right, and you know your daughter agrees, and son-in-law and soon-to-be wife
Yep.
agree. Well, why not have a family compound?
Yep. Well, we're looking at that because what's going on in New York City allegedly. She could
That
get a good
crazy
price
ass
for the
man.
house, good or willing. People are moving out here. The houses are overpriced. We'll get a good price for our house, pay off what we
Mhm.
owe, and pull our money together and build a tiny community of 3 houses
You
on a
get
connected.
a family homestead.
Mhm.
Mother, father, daughter,
Water.
son, his wife,
Mhm.
and then family and friends can come visit if they want to.
We'd have a separate little house for them to stay in.
That's right.
Wherever. We saw one. We saw a thing, and we're going to look this year when we go upstate. We're going to look 2 places, and then my daughter-in-law is going to check out her father's place upstate. That
That's right.
her aunt, because his sister left to him. Maybe take that property. But we'll
Come
see.
on now. It's time to get serious and start sniffing around
Mhm.
because let's just say it's yes, I'll be careful. People that are new to the United States, not all of them are nice.
Mhm.
They have been removed, but not all.
Mhm.
So to be in a concentrated city with the mindset of some Americans, and then with people brand new that are criminals, I don't want to be 80, 85. If God allows me to live to 80 and I'm walking all
Mhm.
slow, I don't want to look around and be around a bunch of young people don't know who I am and somebody want to clock me on top of my head. I'm just being for real.
Yep.
I love people now. I love people, but my son worries about me. He said, "You need to live near me, Mom."
Mhm.
I said, "Alan Dale, it's too expensive where you are."
Mhm.
I said, "If you can find an apartment that's $800 in an old lady community, old man community,
Mhm.
I'm good." But here's the thing. Let me be brutally honest. I don't want to go and move over there and have my son lose his job, and then the life is being sucked out of me. If you're understanding me,
Mhm.
you know,
Definitely.
he's doing way fine. He's very responsible. He's working 2 jobs and working, and
Yep.
he's grown up a lot. But I don't want to be abused financially. Well, you know, no, no. You got to be very careful with that kind of thing. See, you and your family are like this. See my hands? You and your
Yep.
family are like this. And it's like this. It's A-okay. I can't trust my older or younger sister. I can't. My son told me the story today. At one point, my son went and lived with my older sister. And she
Mhm.
said to him, because she hates my guts. But anyways, she's got her own problems. But anyways, he said, you know what she told me, Mom? She told me that I could live with her and stay with her. If I wanted to work, I could. If I didn't want to work, it was fine. And she would take care of me. And get this, listen to me carefully, Stephen. She would have to run that the only condition was that my son would have to renounce me and not be in communication with me. That
Oh.
is the evil. You see what I'm saying? That is
Mhm.
my older sister. He was afraid of hurting. I already knew some of that, but he gave me more detail. I said, that is the ultimate in evil. I
Definitely.
already knew that. She was trying to steal my son, my son's a grown man, but she was
Mhm.
just trying to take, like, she took a lot of everything that was left that my mother had, and the only thing that she didn't have that belonged to our family was my son.
Mhm.
And she tried to turn him against me. Oh, your mother's a bad person. And he's like, you got to be kidding me. Because he said, I'm getting the HE double hockey sticks out of here. He kind of told her she was full of what's in my cat's litter box.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
Definitely.
see, our children, let me tell you something. You think when your children are 4 or 5, they won't remember. You remember stuff from when you were a child. You
Mhm.
remember stuff when you were 4. My son remembers everything. My big hiney running to work, working New Year's Day, Christmas Day, sending him to private Catholic school,
Mhm.
ironing his uniforms. He had to wear a uniform every day. They had to go to church. They went to mass. He had to be dressed a certain set way. You know, he's seen me get my rent and my electric and all my bills ahead by a month. He's seen nothing but good from his mother. But my older sister's got a mental problem, a jealousy sickness in her mind. Oh yeah, and then she said, and
Okay.
then I'll be quiet about this in a minute. My younger sister had a lot of my mother's things, and some of the things that my younger sister had were antique, like this, like like that.
Right.
My older sister wanted this thing.
Mhm.
And every week or so, she kept telling, oh, you don't have any need for it. Why don't you just give it to me? You don't know how to take care of it, like that. And
Mhm.
so one year, I was married at the time to a wonderful man who's since gone on to be with the Lord. He's passed away. We happened to be traveling with his truck. And Carmen, she said, come here for a minute. I'm like, yeah. She goes, listen to me, Lynn. She goes, you need to take it with you. I'm like, no, 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 no. She goes, no, no, no. She goes, your sister's hounding me. She wants that cabinet so bad. She has
Mhm.
to have everything. She said, I want you to get some blankets, lay them in the truck, and you're taking everything that's in it and it. She goes, I don't care. She goes, I don't need it. It's too big. I said, are you sure? She said, yes. I would have loved to be a fly on the wall when my sister come over the next time and it was gone. That would have been interesting to
Mhm.
see. Some people in family, this is where you got to be very careful. But the last thing she wanted was my son. I
Mhm.
know that sounds crazy. It sounds like a Hallmark nightmare movie, but it's an absolute fact. My she's 70 years old. She owns a triple-decker house. She
Mhm.
has worked at the hospital from the age of 17 till about 65. She's got the full pension. Her car
Mhm.
is paid off. She's got full Social Security, the most you can get. And she's looking around for what more can I attain? What more
Mhm.
can I have? I done sucked the life out of all the people around me. I want her son to be loyal only to me and to forget her. How sick is that? And that is a true story. I'm not trying to, I
Mhm.
love her with the
Yeah.
love of Christ. Okay? Let me make that perfectly clear. I love her with the love of Christ. I don't hate her. I feel sorry for her.
Mhm.
To be 70 years old and to sit in your beautiful home and to look at all your antiques and you got your adult children living on one floor, a daughter's on one floor, my niece is on one floor, and my nephew's on the other. They don't have to work for the rest of their lives. She treats them like babies. She takes them to fancy restaurants, buys them gifts and stuff like that. And that's how they're living. It's sad. It's very sad. My nephew is my son's 39. He's 38. He don't want to get a driver's license. He just sits there like he's 15 years old. And that's it.
Wow. Oh.
Just, you have beautiful things. You and your wife have beautiful things in your home that you work for. And you have things that you inherited from your family or things from when your daughter and your son were little kids. And you just admire, and that's what makes your house a home, right? But you don't go, oh, let me take this teapot from my great grandpa and worship it and stare at it and fawn over it. You just say, oh, it's nice and we have it. And that's it. Not so much with my older sister. I think she just sits there and just stares at all her things. But nothing can show you, a thing cannot show you love. A thing can't hug you and hold you like a family member could hug you and you know what I mean? It's a sad state of affairs.
That she is stabbing those children.
Enabling those children to be a mess when she is gone. Exactly.
Yeah.
My nephew.
Who gets the house? Who gets this? Who gets that?
Yeah, Alan and I were talking about this yesterday. I said, well, I got to tell you something. My niece is going to be 50. She is very intelligent. So I'm pretty sure that my sister has talked to her. She probably has the house in her name and her, because she knows about the inheritance taxes, which is what Tim, right? The son is kind of, my brother is severely autistic. He's like a child, right? But my nephew, who's about 38, he's a little bit autistic-like and a little slow. You know what I mean? He's got a little bit of, he could, if she only had him, people would come in and take advantage of the boy, unfortunately. But my niece is smart. And I'm pretty sure that she has told her, when this happens, when I leave the world, this is the paperwork, this is what you file, and this is the money. It's in an account, it gains interest, and you can pay the taxes with the interest from this money that I have here. I'm pretty sure. But my nephew, not so much. My nephew he's a functioning human being and everything like that, but he's a little bit slow. He's not, he can read and write and stuff. He's not like he's mentally not all there, but there's something like a little tiny bit. Let's say out of 100% of autism, maybe he's got 10% or 15. So he's fine, going to the store, buying stuff, having friends and doing stuff and stuff like that, So yeah, this is what I want from my sister when she leaves. See the big fat zero? I'm fine. It's sad.
Well, that's when the family comes out of the woodwork we want this, we want that. No. So we set our ways. That's it. No.
This is why, people. There are some people, they don't like, even if they're in their late 70s, they don't want to talk about when they're going to leave. And you're leaving the wife or the husband is leaving the other in the dark. They need to know where the Social Security card is, where the bank information, the passwords, because they're going to be grieving and sorrowful and crying and everything. It's going to be so hard on them when you leave. Why would you put an extra burden? Oh my gosh, I need this for the death certificate. Oh my God, do we have enough money for the thing, for the funeral? Oh my God, what am I going to do? He never gave me any passwords, or she never told me where this was. Don't do that.
No, we have in the file cabinet. I have all the paperwork.
I know you're all set.
Yeah. my wife's grave and our grave together. It was given to us
Yes.
by our uncle. So we
Yes.
got that. She says, here's the paperwork. We also have the funeral home when we're getting close to that time. We'll go to the funeral home, and we did that for my sister.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
so that's
There's
it. So
some
I know I have
people.
all the paperwork. I know where all the passwords are. I have all my passwords. My wife has mine. So, and
Yeah,
I
at
know
a certain.
all the
Yeah,
stuff that comes out of the
100%.
bank with the thing. All
Mm-hmm.
my wife's transactions comes on my phone and my computer. As same with my wife on her
Yeah.
computer. So
This
she
is
knows
how
when the
you
money
see.
comes in.
You all are doing it the right way. But some people have this weird mentality. Oh, if I set that all up, I may leave the world tomorrow. They think it's a curse or something crazy like that. That's
You can't take
crazy.
it with you.
You can't. I can't. That's why I say I got Tim as the person for my emergency contact, because Tim is a man of integrity. If something happens for me and I leave, he's going to come here. He's going to go to the apartment people. He's going to call my son. Him and my son, they talk to each other. They
Mhm,
know each other. Tim's got a house and land and all his own stuff.
mhm,
And even if he didn't, he's not a thieving kind of, oh, she's gone. Let me take a teacup. That's
mhm,
not him. He's a man of integrity. He's in his 60s. He's old school. He was raised the old school way by his parents. And once his dad went on,
mhm,
his mother said, Tim, we're going to get your sister. We're going to go down here, and I want you both your names on this deed,
mhm,
because I don't want you having to suffer with the inheritance taxes and things like that. And they went ahead and did it. And 3 years later, she passed away, and then
mhm,
everything went to them smooth.
mhm.
No problems.
Well, that's what we did
You
when my uh, father-in-law and mother-in-law uh, moved in with us. Before they sold her house, they turned that house over to us and the family, the two brothers. And when the house was sold, it was split up 3 ways, with my wife getting a certain amount, my other brother-in-law getting a certain, the other brother-in-law getting
That's
a certain
right.
amount.
That's how it's
That's
done.
it.
And the thing of it is, you need to talk to your adult children now.
That's true.
We don't know what's going to happen to us. Will we be incapacitated? Will I be able to communicate my wishes? That's why when you're feeling like we're feeling pretty good now, we're older, but we feel pretty good. We can just freely say, "Hey, Alan, this is what I want. I want you to have everything." I told
Mm-hmm.
him I got the watch from my mother. I want you to give that to my granddaughter Nora. I go, and any other thing you don't want, you can give away. You can
Mm-hmm.
take certain set little things if you want, and you can give the rest away. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I won't have anything. I won't need any of that where I'm going. But a lot of people, they just, I know this looks kind of silly, but they grab onto things. This is my necklace. This is the teacup from great 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 grandma. Oh, this diamond brooch from grandma's. It's worth 5,000. Oh. What do you want them to do? Throw it in the casket? Come on now, that's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
We need to be adult about things. We need to be level-headed, and we need to have integrity and respect. You know, the last thing our parents want us to do is to be fighting over things that they bought. That's crazy. Don't do that. That's very disrespectful to their memory,
Mm-hmm.
in my humble opinion.
We have it all set up with an attorney that when we pass away, everything goes equal to my son and my daughter. So,
Amen. It's very simple. And guess
mm-hmm.
what? Guess what you and Lorraine are doing? Just living happy. Just live your life and enjoy. Because that's over there. That's all set. You just enjoy each other, enjoy your family, enjoy your lives. Enjoy. Come on now. Work your heinies off to get what you got.
Amen. That's it. Oh yeah.
Lewis Fuller. I wish all siblings that have problems with the other one sibling would just pull their head out of their behind and grow up. Exactly.
Yeah.
We need to stop that. That's crazy.
Amen. Oh, yeah.
We got brother Jesse and brother Gary. They're brothers, you know, they're roommates and everything like that. I know I'm 99.9 sure that those two, you know, they get along and they respect each other, you know.
Amen. He said.
Yeah, come on, Lewis. It's the silliest thing. All of a sudden, like you said, Stephen, cousins and aunties and everybody think they're going to be like snakes. They never visited when they were well. They never visited when they got sick. They never visited when maybe, you know, there was a loss in the family. But boy, oh boy, maybe they came by one Christmas and their little eyeballs were looking around at everything. And and then the minute they hear someone has gone on to be with the Lord, here they got, hi, hey, it's Uncle Boo Boo, it's cousin Fern. Hi. Well, you know, she always promised me that silver tea set. You need to take your bony butt and get out of my mama's house. Get out. That's when you have the men of the family near the door.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about, Stephen. Men stick together and protect the women.
Exactly.
See, a lot of some of these young men, and I'm not talking about anybody in the chat, obviously, but we have nowadays, in some cases, for some of these young men's are just, they act just like women. They're just so weak. The woman gets slapped and they just stand there and she's trying to fight off a man or something. Not all. My son's not like that. My son will jump up in a minute. But some of these men are weak. Not all. Not all. I believe that Brother Lewis and Brother Gary and Brother Jesse, they're not like that. They'll just stand right up, you know, because they believe in the Lord. And they're going to stand up for the weak. You know, if some old lady's getting hurt, they're going to pick her up off the floor. Ma'am, are you okay? They're going to help her, you know.
Oh,
man.
Because I was the volunteer fireman, I know all that stuff. So I won't let somebody just think I'll try to help them, even if he's getting hurt. You know, I won't let.
Amen to that. Preach, Grandma Lynn. Come on, Lewis.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
There's a certain set way, you know, we put all we can into our daughters about being a young lady, about being, you know, dressed in a certain set way. There's only so much we can push in or instill in them. But to young men, you know, we got to have a little talk with them and tell them about women and how they're to be treated. Now, obviously, if somebody's crazy with a knife, some goofy woman, you want to get back, you know. But there's a certain set way you hold the door and stuff like that. And then you measure each situation one at a time. You know, you just one thing at a time. Yes, ma'am. Go right ahead. Everybody knows. Stephen is old school. He knows.
That's good.
I'm talking about you, Stephen. You're a good man. You know how to handle things. You know that your wife needs help. You help her and stuff like that. You know. But man, oh man, some of the videos I see today nowadays, I can't even say some of the things I've seen on videos. Not on this channel. Not on either one of our channels. Some of these.
My wife says I don't help her enough. So.
Oh well, that's called being married. That's called being married for 50 years. See, it's a balance. I don't expect if I have a husband, I don't expect him every time to come running. I mean, if I'm just bringing the groceries in, he's on top of the roof. I literally had a husband that was putting the roof up. I'll just come in and grab a few bags at a time. You know, he's on the roof. It's hot. He's sweating. He's he got the hammer. He's working his hiney off so we don't get water in the house. Well, by golly, I'm going to go to the grocery store. I'm going to get all the groceries myself. Little by little, I'm going to get them in. He's doing his part. I'm doing my part. I don't expect him to come down from the roof, been up there for 2 hours, turning beet red in the sun. The hell, you're supposed to help me with these groceries. And you're sitting there wielding a hammer. He's out there just puffing and puffing. Balance, a nice balance.
Because I'm back here in this back room. My wife does groceries. We have the Life 360 on the phone. When she pulls up in the driveway, the phone dings, and I would run out to help her. I open the door. She's my daughter. They got all the packages. Oh, we got everything. I said, but sometimes, yeah, I need help. I'm there.
Oh yeah. Like I said, we're not, women aren't wearing diapers like we aren't babies. If we can bring the bags and we're going to do it. But if you come out and help us, that's great. But it's balance. You're going to have it like balance. One can't expect the other to do everything, that's crazy. It's like, well, if I have a husband that does like nothing, then I might as well be by myself. I can do nothing and have all the cheesecake. Well, I'm mowing because I didn't mind. I used to love mowing the lawn, trimming the bushes. I like doing that. And so my husband was a husband at the time, he genuinely was allergic to grass. He would just blow up. I'm like, you are not mowing let me do. I goes, no. I go, I don't have a problem. I go, here's my car needs to be washed. Your car needs to be washed. You do that. I'll mow, and then got to change the oil. You're going to change the oil, but I'll mow the grass. It's not that much. So I just mowed it, got a little workout, and he's over there changing the oil. He says, I want to change the oil first. And then, when I'm done with that, then I want to wash the cars, put some wax on it and stuff like that. So we just, each person knew what they could do and they did what they could do. You were home at one point, you got injured, and you cooked dinner. What's wrong with that? She's out, you're there, you cooked. It's nice balance.
And then when I was sick, she bathed me. She did,
Yes.
Let
me tell you something. I told my son
she would do it. She told me every name in the book, but she helped me,
Oh yeah. I will, if I have a husband and he's sick, you put your arm around my shoulder. I'm going to put your hiney on the potty. If I got to clean you, I'll clean you. Then we're going to have a little chair and we're going to sit your butt in here. I'm going to wash your hair. I'm going to wash your whole body. We're going to dry you off. Get the lotion. Make sure you got, I think you can handle, with the toothbrush. Here's your water. I'm going to do everything you need until you feel better. For better, for worse, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do you part. I know they changed some of the words now because people want to be so modern, but that's what the Lord meant. Because you don't know what in Green Acres is going to happen. You don't know if somebody's going to get sick. You don't know. This isn't my roommate. It's my husband. He's not my buddy. He's my husband. For better, for worse, to take, to love and to cherish, to honor and obey, to sickness and in health, till death do you part, to love and to cherish until death do you part. And obeying isn't anything disrespectful to women. You just say it's one of these things to where sometimes the man does know better about things. And if a man really loves you, he's going to make a decision that's going to benefit both of you. He's not going to he's not going to screw you over. He's your husband. If he loves you, good decisions are going to be made for the betterment of the entire family. You're both going to talk about it, and then he's going to think about it. Hey, babe, this is what I think we should do. This is what we're going to do. Okay? All right? Okay. And this is why. A, B, C, and D. And then out of respect for him and his authority as being the man of the house, she'll say, okay, honey, all right, let's go ahead and do it. And if it doesn't work, we'll try something else, but we'll go ahead and do it. Doesn't mean she's any less of a person in the relationship. God is a God of order. Ain't no man's gonna tell me what to do. Well, you're gonna be all by yourself. Then
Yep.
no man's gonna tell you what to do because you're gonna be telling yourself because you're gonna be alone. Well, I've been hearing these young women lately. I'll shut up about this in a few seconds. I've been hearing a lot of young ladies. I don't need a man for anything. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, future old maid. Okay, go right ahead. I'm talking about young women now. Young women that don't have, that never been married. You
Oh wow.
know, they got
Yep.
this. They got this attitude. I don't need a man until they need a. I remember who until they're sitting at the side of the road and their tire blows out. Oh, you don't need a man. You don't. Okay. Till you don't realize when you stick the dipstick in and pull it out and it's bone dry and your motor's seized.
Stephen, God bless you. Just roll with you, Sister Lynn. Okay. Amen. She says.
Yeah. Life is very, very simple. If you don't let ego and pride, that's the problem. Ego, pride, I got to have the last word,
Mhm.
you know?
All right, we're going to end it at 12. So thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Got to get those pancakes. Take care.
Hey, Steven,
Yeah.
at least I know where the glass pan is now.
Yep. Okay.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you for coming in.
You're welcome.
You start the family, yes. Amen. Everybody, absolutely true. Okay. Thank you all for coming into the chat tonight. Tomorrow we'll be setting up the window display, hopefully taking the winter display down, putting up the Easter display. Hope to see you all tomorrow. Right now it is 24 degrees. Hopefully tomorrow it should be over 34, 35 degrees, and the temperature should be going up. So we'll be planting outside very, very soon. So I want to thank everybody for coming into the chat tonight. Grandma Lynn and Nicole, to Mama Skittles, all of you. Lewis says, remember, tomorrow is not promised. So be good and kind to each other. Good night, Grandma Lynn, Steve. Have a great night. God bless, Stephen. Thank you. Lots of love, like my buddy, just the way it is. Exactly. You also, Lewis. So, Mama Skittles, Nicole, Grandma Lynn, Judy May, Squirrel, Magnificent and Outdoors, Jesse M, TD for coming into the chat. Thank you all for being here. I'll be praying for everybody in the chat tonight, as I always do every night. So thank you all for being here. I think I've got everybody, including Judy May. Thank you all for being here. I will see you all in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think of my video, and I will see you all tomorrow. Remember, all things are possible if you believe. Thank you. God bless you, Stephen, Lewis, Grandma Lynn, and everyone. Pray for you as well. Good night. Good night. Good night, all. Thank you for being here. I'll see you tomorrow night around 8:30, 9 o'clock. Figure this is the time I'll be on every night. We'll try to be on between 8:30 and 11 or 12 o'clock. Now we got the system up working. I think I've got everything together. My work area is clean. We'll show you that on the view through the ring light this coming Friday. I want to try to find out where I'm losing the watch hours, and I'm going to figure that out. Good night and blessed night, everyone. Thank you, Nicole. Much love and respect to everyone, and kind to each other, and respect each other, and love each other as God has committed to us too. I agree with you guys. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. We got a lively chat going. If I can get this up every time I come on, we'll talk about different things. Tomorrow will be the lawn and garden video, taking down the window display, hopefully getting that up. If not by Wednesday, it will be down. Remember that the past is behind us. The present is now. The future is what you make it. So let's make 2026 better than 2025. My season ends on the first day of spring. Don't forget that this week we turn the clocks ahead an hour on Sunday. So Saturday night when you go to bed, change your clock back, not back, ahead an hour. If your state does it, there are a few states that don't. So if you have to change the clock back, change the clock. Another thing to remember when you change the clocks ahead, spring ahead, check your smoke detector, batteries, check your wall clock that's battery operated, change the battery, change your clock ahead an hour, change the battery too. I will remind everybody on Saturday night that Sunday morning we change the clocks back. So we're going to end the video in just a few minutes. I want to get that hour in. So we have 3 hours. We have 10 minutes to go. So go over what we're doing this week. Tomorrow we'll be working on the house. We'll be showing you the garden, explaining to you when we can put up the greenhouse. We'll be explaining when we can put together the gardens, and when we can put down pre-emergent and stuff like that. We'll be discussing that on the channel, and we'll talk about when's the best time to plant, what we're doing going forward, what my plans are for the year, and hopefully talking about prepping, getting my generator hooked up to the house. I'm going to look into the generator that How to with Doc has for about $100, so that if I don't get the generator hooked up, I can at least get my refrigerators up and running. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about prepping. Again, it's not just for the winter, it's for the summer too, because you never know if you're going to be stuck in the house. That's right, stuck in your house for a few days. Have enough stuff for a week, a month, or more. Do you have that stuff? Yes, I go shopping every week, but I plan for the week and I buy stuff to have in case we're stuck for 2 or 3 weeks in the house, a month. I have enough food. I have cold cuts. I have meat. I have frozen meat. I have frozen dinners, frozen vegetables. Uh, we can cook if you're stuck in your house. And if it really, really, really gets bad, there's a place that we can go to get away from all this. And hopefully we may move up there or find another place around there. If we have relatives up there that we would go to, but we want to find our own place and be away from this and have our own homestead. And that's what I'm doing. I'm looking to doing something like how to a doc does, buy a blighted farm or something like that. And he says, I agree. So you have to have stuff. If you have to buy a couple frozen pizzas, you have the frozen pizzas in the house. If you buy macaroni, don't buy a box of macaroni, buy 2 boxes of macaroni. You have canned soup in the house. Chicken, cut up the chicken and freeze half of it or cook it and then freeze it so you have it. You have a meal. I can show you stuff in my refrigerator. My wife makes mashed potatoes. She makes mashed potatoes and she puts them in Tupperware or plastic containers so that we have mashed potatoes for the week if we're going to use it. Every other week she buys mashed potatoes and we go through them. If something happens, we have mashed potatoes frozen. Me too. She says, I agree. I agree. Me too. Exactly. Where you are you prepared to be there for a while? Are you prepared that you can't get out of your house? Be prepared. I can't stress upon it enough. And we'll go through the why and stuff like that. We're going to go through the how to do books, how to do gardening, all that stuff. We'll be doing, sitting down, showing you what I'm going to do. And we're going to actually take from the book and show you outside what I'm doing and how I do it and the information I got from that book and from the YouTube video that I got it from. There's a few of them that I'm going to check out. We're going to try to get rid of the cat in the yard, to deter the cat coming in the yard because of the birds. I don't want to get sick with the birds. I don't want my son's dog to get sick. So we'll look into that. That's another trial and tribulation. So we have 5 minutes to go. And I think I've talked myself to death tonight. God willing, I'll see you, all of you, tomorrow on another Live in the Man Cave. On Wednesday, it's a blog. And I'm going to be setting up a podcast night. I'm going to set up a blog night. I'm going to have promotions for each day. It'll be a DIY Monday video, and there will be DIY day or whatever, how to make this and stuff like that. And we'll go to the DIY channel and do DIY Monday. I may do a couple videos so that goes out every other day, whatever. But I'm going to set up videos so that I have videos running every day. I wanted to see the experiment, so right now I know where it drops off. I got to figure out what I did on Saturday and Sunday to drop off. We did the YouTube video on Sunday, but we still dropped off. I didn't do many shorts to keep it up there. So we got to look into shorts, got to look into spring and summer planting videos and stuff like that, shorts that you can do. We're going to look into that. I'm going to try tomorrow and every day this week to post 3 or 4, 6 videos in the morning, 6 videos in the afternoon, post a video between the morning and the afternoon, and post a video at night. And before I go live, do more videos. And tonight I'm going to do another couple short videos. And I will be live tomorrow night around 8:30, 9 o'clock, the latest. Till then, remember, all things are possible if you believe. If you believe you can do something, do it. Don't be afraid. try it. You never know till you try. I'm trying to stay on the air till I get my 3 minutes left. That's it. I can't talk anymore. I just want to thank everybody for coming to the chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You don't know how much I appreciate it. And we will get monetized in the month of March. Hopefully before the end of March. I would love to be monetized by spring. We'll have a celebration then, and we'll introduce my membership to everybody. What we're doing with that. I will explaining it. I'm going to have a script to follow, and I'm trying to make the videos better and better. We're going to be using a stick with the camera. I'll be talking to you, walking around the yard, explaining stuff, go into the camera, motions and stuff like that. We'll have intros and outros, all that good stuff. Appreciate it. He says, I believe you will get monetized. I hope to be. We're at that limit. The same thing with Squirrel. The same thing. Up, down, up. Not as much. I've got to figure out. The key is in the video. Once I get the monetization, I figure out the monetization level and what I have to do to get people to watch my videos. I will figure that out, and I will be here. I will also be using AI to do certain things. So I hope you join me tomorrow night for another live from the man cave. Check out Lawn and Garden Tuesday on Tuesday. Another view from the yard. Hopefully we can get closer to the pond and show you that the fish are okay. And then get to work on the pond maybe next week. Don't forget, change your clocks an hour ahead on Sunday night. Not Sunday night, overnight, Saturday into Sunday. Before you go to bed on Saturday night, change the clocks ahead an hour. Summer, spring ahead, fall back. If you change your clocks back, when you change the clock, check your battery, put a new battery in. Check your smoke detector, put a new smoke detector battery in. That's what I do. And I'll change it probably in October during Fire Prevention Week before we change the clock and fall back again in October, right after Halloween. We'll change the batteries again. So twice a year, whether you need it or not, change the battery because you never know. Don't let the battery drain. That's what you got to do. So we made the 3 hours. I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you. Thank you. I'm praying for everybody in the chat. Good night. God bless you all. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Good night, and God bless you all. Thank you.